Hey everybody, want a wisdom here. It is 3 a.m. Wednesday, January 30th. Really tired. Just stumbled and rambled through Cinder's introduction and heroic challenge. I don't know what happened, but somehow I didn't ever do her heroic challenge. Long story short, we got it taken care of. Again, thanks to Cassie for that one. But we'll go ahead and back out. Let Tree-Rex pick up the cash just because I thought he needed it. We're going to come in now and we will actually introduce Series 2 Stealth Elf.
Silent but deadly.
Okay, so she didn't even register up there in the top. We have that funky camera angle back again. I've not put her on the portal. I guess it just is going to consider her and Legendary Stealth Elf one and the same or something. I understand it saying, that we didn't get a new heroic challenge, but I thought it would honestly say that, blank Skylander, taken care of. But, anyway, we're going to come in now, and
Look at these skills.
alright, we'll take a look at her base stats. Max health 270. I realize now I don't think I did this with Cinder, but I honestly think I did take a look at her basic stuff way back, right with the starter pack type things going on. So, my apologies to Cinder fans, but stuff happens. Nonetheless, Stealth Elf, one of my favorite characters. She's of course who I use to do all of the time goals in Skylanders Spiral's Adventure. Max health 270, speed 50. She is insanely quick right out of the box, you can tell. And then obviously take on a few heroics and she really shows her speed. Armor 12, critical hit 50, elemental power 53. No heroics have been done just yet. Take a look at her upgrades. Basic attack she has right now is a Blade Slash. Slice your enemies up with a pair of sharp blades. Her secondary attack, or B button here on the Wii version, is Stealthy or Decoy. Disappear completely but leave behind a decoy image that enemies are drawn to. Then we've got her first upgrade is Straw Pook Scarecrow. A scarecrow appears in place of your decoy and distracts enemies. Second upgrade we have Dragon Fang Dagger. Blades do increased damage. Her third upgrade is going to be Sturdy Scarecrow. Scarecrows last longer and take more damage to destroy. And lastly, we have her tertiary attack, or the Z button here on the Wii. Arboreal Acrobatics. Press Z to perform a quick acrobatic move. We now get to the point. You pick your path. I'm a huge fan of Poop Blade Sandwich as the top path. Again, it still seems like it should be called Forest Ninja to me, but whatever. Anyway, it begins with Elf Jitsu. Press AA, hold B for Poison Spores. Press AA, hold Z for Blade Flurry. That's something most people don't really do. However, the AAZ, when you're running through a level, it's really easy to incidentally, trip off that combo. The Poison Spores, you really have to, be wanting to do that to execute it. Elven Sunblade. Blade attack does even more increased damage. Obviously, that's what she's holding in her Series 2 pose. And lastly, this one's really cool. It's almost too much. Initially, it almost seems like it should have been a Soul Gem, or a Wow Pow type thing, but Shadow's Bane Blade Dance. Magical blades fight alongside you. If for some reason you don't want to go that path, or maybe you did and you want to try our other one this time, you've got the Scarecrow Trio. 3 scarecrows are created in place of your decoy. Second up, you've got Scarecrow Booby Trap. Scarecrows explode and damage enemies. And then we have Scarecrow Spin Slasher. Scarecrows have axes and do extra damage to enemies. I should probably try that since we have Series 1, Series 2, and Legendary. But, she's one of those ones that I've done this path. It's incredibly awesome. I can't imagine this being better, as good, or even near as good. So I'm not sure I want to mess with it. The good news is with the Series 2 you can just swap upgrade paths. So, might try it out on one of them and then switch. But I guess I'll probably let this one do it, and then Legendary I'll just go straight for the top path since I know I'm going to like it better. Her Soul Gem, Sylvan Regeneration, regenerate health over time. Why I remember that from all this time, I don't know, but I do. It's one of those things. And now her Wow Pal, which is a big reason to pick up Series 2 figures. You've got the Knife Blender. Hold A to unleash a mega 360-degree knife slash attack. So, pretty cool there. We're going to come now and take a look at her quests. Monster Masher, Battle Champ, Heroic Challenger, Chowhound, Arena Artist, all pretty basic, you know them all. 7,500 elemental damage. Same thing across the board, they just kind of specialize it there. Fully stocked, defeat 250 enemies while at full health. This one isn't too hard to do, particularly, you know, like if you're messing around with chompies or something. Melon Maestro. This one you might think it's weird. It kind of is. I'd have to agree with you. Hit targets 200 times while in a turret challenge. You're probably thinking this is insane. You know, you get like 4 or 5 locks. We just dropped a ton of frames and I have no idea why. But anyway, I think I have Legendary Stealth Elf done with this one. And what I did, it was in the canyon level, you know, when you're in the you know, Hermit the Hermit's, you know, Archean robot. Just kind of go through there. I think one time get you really close to it. Depends if you shoot or punch. Obviously, I was just going through and shooting. Did have to punch a few times, but that's where I found to do it. It seems like that's probably going to be the best spot in the level. And then her personal quest, Stealth Health. Gain 1,000 HP while stealthed. So basically, it's going to be tedious to do that if you just play through the game. It's going to be tedious to do it if you intentionally try to. But any of those life element areas, I think like Chapter 2 and that area Quigley's at, you could probably just go in there, get in stealth mode, and just repeat and repeat and repeat. I guess it'll be like, what, 200 times you repeat? So, you know, one of those things. If Stealth Elf's your favorite character, you want to max out her quests, you know, get them all taken care of with 9, that's what you're going to have to do. So, or you can just play through the game with her. It wouldn't be hard to do it, it's just most people are going to have like all of the life element Skylanders or want to rotate them. If she was your only life element Skylander, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's when you like factor in the sheer volume of figures we have to work with here that it starts to be overwhelming. That said, that's her primary attack. She can kind of do combo type stuff from the beginning. I mean, I just did, you saw there, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Her secondary attack will come over here just to showcase the range. I'm at the edge of the ship, and there you go. So she can get almost across the deck, and of course, when she's in stealth mode, you're actually her eyes, like I'm controlling them, taking them up the stairs. And then enemies, of course, are going to go after the decoy. So, that said, I'm going to run over here stealth-like to Callie. And the good news is this is a speed challenge. It's something that's like ingrained in the back of my head. We're looking for the Royal Scepter of Nort. The trolls have it. We have to go through minefield mishap, you know, yada yada yada. So not a big deal. This won't be anything like Cinders. And I'm kind of awake. This is one of the ones they label tough. I really don't know why, because compared to stuff like Double Troubles and Drobots, it's really not. But you know, whatever. We'll, I guess, take it as a compliment. Nonetheless, Stealth Elf Minefield Mishap. Make it through the minefield warning. This is tough. +4 speed.
Looks like I've dropped you right inside a minefield. So you'll need to be very careful as you make your way through
Looks
it
like
and
I've
try to
dropped you
find
right
the
in the
Royal
middle of a
Scepter of
minefield.
North.
That's
That's
how well I know this one. I can like
love the
verbatim
Royal
do
Scepter of
Callie's
North.
lines. So.
That's probably why they stole it in the first place.
The speed challengers are the ones I always do them first with every character. And you know, that said, I can ramble on about something else because Nort, I guess like last week I finished reading the Spyro and the Mask of Power, and Nort was out fishing, and I kind of thought that was interesting. Like some stinky swamp or something. I could fly through this thing, but I know it so well, I'm not afraid that we won't make it, particularly with Stealth Elf because she's quick out of the box. So I'm actually going to try and pick up the XP and, you know, all the food items and stuff. So, otherwise, you know, I mean, we can just blaze through this thing, no issue at all. It's just I kind of, you know, when you start thinking about this stuff, it's kind of overwhelming, like how much you have to, you know, do for everything. So, in terms of like the quests and all that, so we'll go ahead and see if we can. Small chance we can do this without taking damage. It'll kind of come down to the 2 troll gunners. That one's not going to get us. Now it'll just be if I walk into a mine on accident. Oh jeez, well. Anyway, if you don't do that, you don't really... This is one that is pretty easy to get through without taking damage, particularly when you have a fast character. I kind of blew that, but sometimes you can get through here. Take these guys out. It's that gunner right there that's usually the one that'll get you if you dodge the mines.
Heroic challenge.
And of course, remember to get that job. That's it. I mean, this one really not an issue at all with the quick character. She's box stock, so at least we did get hit by the gunner back there. I would have felt really bad since, you know, we could have taken off one of the quest items. So. The other one's pretty easy. Prism Breaks and Igniter, they're both pretty easy to get through without taking damage. Again, it kind of depends on the character and their speed and strength, but in general, you know, those two are pretty easy, at least for me to knock off that one. I did not mean to press that, by the way. We're gonna kill ahead. Get out of here. So, I mean, this one went really fast. Like I said, I'm, you know, no Stealth Elf in and out on this, so I'll go ahead and let her clear out the ship here, and then we'll come in. I guess we will do Eruptor since he's the closest to the portal now. But Stealth Elf, one of my favorite characters, my go-to speed character. In addition to that, she's insanely powerful. Obviously, I've yet to upgrade her in Giants to see if they kind of like nerfed anything or not, but in terms of SSA, fully maxed out, she's a beast in story mode and PvP, so that aside, she's also great for speed challenges, or, you know, if you're running out of time, or, you know, something crazy circumstance where you just need to get it done fast. She's a great character to have. Just take her through the speed heroics and you'll be very impressed with her. If you don't have a life element Skylander for some reason, or need to add one and do not have Stealth Elf, wholeheartedly recommend her. I won't go into too many specifics here just because I'm tired and I want to crank out a whole... I mean, crud, we've still got Eruptor, Light Core, Shroom Boom, Prism Break, Lightning Rod, and 2 Giants that we haven't done, so yeah, I'm just going to end that here. And questions, comments you can ask on the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. I say that because I get to the blog YouTube comments, it's really hard for me to keep up with. If it's something important, you know, or you're needing help with something and you go to the blog, generally, you know, within 24 hours I'll get back to you. Other option, you know, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching. We will catch you back here for part 83. I guess we'll go ahead and introduce Series 2 Eruptor. So we will catch you back here shortly.